Hello there, and welcome to Celestial Winter Gaming, your place for CDH gameplay. I'm Matt, also known as Celestial Winter. I want to apologize a bit in advance here. I had a bit of a dental accident, knocked out one of my front teeth here, and it's messed up my speech a little bit. I think it's a little bit noticeable in the video and everything. And so until I can get that fixed, it's going to sound a little wonky. Bear with me. I apologize, guys. Um, but anyways, getting into this game, it's a great game, a lot of fun. I'm super excited to show it all to you guys. I'm trying out something different here with some of my editing and such. You guys will notice it pretty much right away in the video, so let me know what you all think of it. First up, we got General Sarcasm on Zurgo and Ojutai. Next in turn order, we got myself piloting Thrasios Yoshimaru. Third in turn order, we got G-Slayer97 on Tymna Thrasios. And last, we got Tandem Bicycle on Aragorn the Uniter. So we all got hands. Anybody got any pre-games?
I have none.
None here.
None here.
Who's
Alrighty.
first?
Tip up, keep draw. City of Brass. Cast this Mox Diamond. Mox Diamond's good. I'll discard a Windswept Heath. Tap 2 for Arcane Signet. And say go. 2 in hand.
Alright, I will draw. Marsh Flats, Crack It, find Tundra, and then I'll use the Tundra for Yoshimaru, and then say go.
I'll do a Bloodstain Mire. Tap and sack. I will get a Watery Grave and I'll shock it in. Then I'll shuffle real fast. Or I have a Chromox as well in hand, and I'll get rid of Rep Decay.
Yeah.
Then tap both for a turn 1 threat.
Good with me.
Good with me.
Not turn 1 Thrasios, a turn 1 Bloom Tender, I'm sorry.
Bloom Tender. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, still
Yeah.
legal target. Yeah. But go
Alright.
ahead. Like I said,
I'll
I'm
draw.
like very fucking rusty.
Oh, you're good.
Flooded Strand, crack it. Probably get a volcanic island, I think. Cast a Mana Crypt, and then I'll tap the volcanic island, and I'll cast a Heuristic Study.
Pass on it.
Ooh, Ristic Study. Yeah,
I
good
pass
here.
Mystic.
Sweet, and then I will pass while I find that volcanic island.
Okay. I will untap, upkeep, and draw a card. Oh boy. That's an interesting top deck. Well, shit. Tap for 2 and cast Steel Enchantment, paying for Ristic Study, taking a life off of the City of Brass, targeting your Ristic Study.
Steel
I
Enchantment.
figured as much.
Steel Enchantment. Not a card that I see very often. I don't think a whole lot of decks play it, but it is definitely a card that if I was in this mid-range hell and trying to play into the mid-range hell, I think I'd be thinking about it a little bit. Definitely seems like a good card, especially in this scenario.
Oof.
Okay, cool. I will force it pitching this model.
Damn it! This card sucks.
Dude, the last time I put out a friggin' Heuristic Study, this same exact thing happened too.
Yeah,
Dang.
you got it. It's forced. It's
All
exiled.
right. Get that shit out of here.
All right. Okay, sure. I'll pass from there.
All right. Onto Upkeep Draw. Play this Scalding Tarn. Tap this Tundra for a fish.
Heuristic?
I guess I should be responsible, huh? All right. I will fetch with the Scalding Tarn to grab Tropical Island, and I'll use the Tropical Island to pay for the Ristic Study.
Go.
And
Responsible
then,
gaming. I love it.
I know, right? I'll be passing turn from there.
I'll tap upkeep and draw. I'm gonna do ton though. And then I will 1, 2, 3 for Tymna.
Heuristic?
I can pay for it.
Go.
Yeah, and that'll be it. Go ahead.
Untap, odds or damage. I will take the 3. And then I will draw. Herm. I guess I don't want to feed the fish, really. So let's
Feed the
go
fish.
Yeah, it's fine.
Savannah, tap 1, cast a Birds. And I'll pass it there.
Alrighty. Untap, upkeep, draw card. Let's shock in a Sacred Foundry. Cast a Jeweled Lotus.
Bigger fish.
Heuristic Study as well.
I'm gonna pay for the Ristic Study, but I can't afford a fish.
All right, I'll draw.
You got it. I'm gonna crack for 3.
Yep.
Tap 2. Cast Zurgo and Ojutai, paying a life for the City of Brass. Paying for
Heuristic
Ristic.
again. Go.
If Zurgo's good, I'm going to attack the Tymna Thrasios.
I don't run ad nos if it makes you feel better.
Okay, that's fine. I'll still attack you.
Yeah.
I've got a Zurgo and Ojutai trigger. That's good. I will look at the top 3, and I'll put 2 of them back, which will be these 2 cards, and keep this one, 2 in hand, pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep fish. Yeah, we'll keep fish. And we'll draw for turn. Man, if I can not draw these lands, that'd be fucking great right now. We'll play this guy's cradle that nobody knew about.
Not at all.
Trigger
Whoa, a guy's cradle.
Trigger Yoshimaru, get a counter.
Oh, it is legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tap 2. Cast Thrasios.
Another
Ristic?
I can not pay for Ristic, so you may draw, and yep, Yoshimaru will get another counter. It is now a 3/3. I think the correct play is to still go to combat and swing Yoshimaru down there and you do Slayer.
Okay, I don't see why that's the correct play.
You're the only one who is potentially using their life in any way.
I get the suspicion, but I don't run anything that causes me to normally lose life other than Tymna.
Yeah, sorry I said it here in the video, but when in doubt when it comes to attacking, I'm always going to be attacking the player who is playing black spells. Black typically just uses its life total more, and even if they tell you they're not, in Adnos or Necropotence, a little bit of life still adds up. Black still has cards like Vampiric Tutor, Imperial Seal. It doesn't seem like much, but coming from Italian player, those little bits of damage do add up. Alright, with that, I will pass the turn.
Yeah, I will untap, upkeep, and draw. Land for turn will be Underground Snake. 1, 2, 3. Thrasios. Paying for Ristic.
It's a pretty sick looking bloom tender now.
Yeah, right?
Move to combat. Swing Tymna over at Sarcasm.
Sure, no blocks.
I'll gain 2. I'll move to my second main, lose 1, and draw 1.
You got it.
Yep.
Sweet.
That's all I can do. Pass.
Cool. Odds again are damage. Even. I am safe, and I will draw. Alrighty. Should probably untap that. Let's tap 1. I won't pay for fish. I'm gonna cast Gamble.
Nice.
Draw.
What are your cards in hand now?
I'm at 5.
5. It'll be 1 and 6 to discard. Okay. I'm passing on it.
Good here.
At
Cool.
pass.
Go get that card. I can shuffle this up more in just a second here. Someone want to roll just like a d6 or something? One's
Yeah, I
over
was
on
looking
the
for one of my d6.
1 here, 6 here.
1.
1. This one right here. Rocco Cabaretti Caterer.
Get
Probably a good thing he's gone.
Be gone. I think what I will do next is play a land for turn.
That's what you gambled for, right?
Yeah,
No.
gambled for this Stomping Grounds. Gonna shock that in.
Absolutely.
Definitely didn't gamble for that instead of a taiga.
Exactly. Exactly. And then I think I'm gonna go 1 red, floating 1, cast a Dockside.
That's what I thought he
Oh,
gambled
you just
for.
had it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I was looking at your board to cast Rocco X equals 2.
1 for me.
1 here as well.
2 on mine, so you get 4 treasures.
4. Cool. I'll just use this to kind of keep track of that right now. 1, 2 with that 1 floating. Casting Eldritch Evolution.
Fish trigger.
And then I'm also going to sack that as an additional. I can't pay for the fish.
I will draw.
I will pass on Eldritch Evolution.
Eldritch Evolution, huh? You got rid of the bird, so a 3 or less. I'll pass on it.
Yeah, I'll pass as well.
Go. Not in that side.
Squee. Pretty good card to find.
Yeah.
Is there just a food chain in hand then?
Probably.
1 extra treasure doesn't pay for fish. Yeah, we're not fucked.
We might be, actually.
All right. Crack 3. Food chain.
Hey, fish trigger.
I can't.
Alright, I will draw.
Pass on it.
I will show you a force of negation, pitching a March of Swirling Mist.
Cool. That's a heuristic trigger.
I cannot pay.
Yes, that is a
I will
risk
draw.
taker.
Yeah. Nothing I can do about that. Tried to jam it down the throat.
It's exiled. Get it out
Be
of
gone,
here.
food chain.
Woo.
I believe with that, I pass.
So as Tandem said here, they tried to jam that win, and unfortunately for them, they didn't get there. Some people would exercise caution in this scenario. I know a lot of people typically tend to hold back, but I'm of the mindset where I'm always going to try and jam my win. That's how I build my decks. That's how I play my decks. So I respect Tandem for making that decision to just try to go for it. Sometimes you gotta make your opponents have it, and sometimes they, unfortunately for you, do have it.
On tap, upkeep, draw. Let's go right to combat. Who do I want to punch this time? I feel like Aragorn is stopped sufficiently.
And that-
We'll hit Celestial this time.
Yeah, we'll take it. I'll take 4.
All right. I got a Zurgo Ojutai trigger. I'll look at top 3. I'll put these 2 back. Keep this card. Well, let's start off with a Mystic Remora.
Fish.
Ristic study.
You can both draw.
Cool here.
Yeah.
I pass on it.
If Fish is good, I'd also like to take a damage from my City of Brass to cast a Spellseeker.
Ooh.
Sweet Ristic.
You can draw.
Spells.
Cool with me.
Spellseeker's good here.
Yeah, I pass on it.
Alrighty. Spellseeker, I would like to ETB tutor up a instant with CMC 2 or less. What am I going to find? I don't see any reason that I don't just grab the default answer. Here's an Ephemerate.
Yep.
Nice.
I have no mana to cast it, and so I'm passing the turn.
All right. I will
Interesting.
untap, upkeep. This fish can die.
Yeah, there's a new fish in town.
Yeah. We'll draw for turn. Play an exotic orchard as my land for turn. Let's float 2 green. Let's use 1 of the green and a white here for an Eladomri's call.
Ristic and fish.
Yeah, go for it.
Draw for fish.
Draw for Ristic. I'm cool with the Eldomries.
Yeah, it's good with me.
Cool.
I wonder what creature it might be.
Well, if anybody has any knowledge of me and this deck, they can probably guess.
Probably just a Sarah Ascendant, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. MVP of this deck right here.
True.
So-
What is it? Probably like a Seedborn?
Devoted Druid.
Yep, it's a devoted
Mm.
druid.
Oh, yeah.
Devoted druid. Yeah. Let's add another mana here and use that floating green to cast the said devoted druid.
Ristic.
Go for it.
Hooray! I think I'm cool with it.
Oh, I'm not cool with it, but I can't counter it.
I'm good with it.
All right.
Is that perhaps a swift reconfiguration?
That is indeed a swift reconfiguration on the stack. I
Mystic
cannot.
Remora.
Yeah, you guys go for it.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yep. Nothing for it.
I
Awesome.
will tap Bloom Tender and tap this for additional blue, and I'll Mind Break Trap it.
Ooh.
Nice.
Hard casting.
There is a Ristic and a fish trigger on that. I would like to respond.
I can pay for the Ristic
Go.
with my
Ah.
floating.
I would like to
You can
respond.
respond to both.
I'll respond. I'll show you a Fierce Guardianship. I targeting Mind Rig Trap. Can't pay for anything. You guys go ahead. Go for it.
Alright. There's a fish
So-
draw first.
First draw.
All right. How we feel about Fierce on Mind Break?
Do your first in priority.
I pass on it.
I will pass on the fierce.
Yeah, I'll pass on Fierce. And then
Oh wait, I will actually. I'm gonna respond to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will. Okay, I'll pay 2 life. I'm gonna Noxious Revival, targeting the Force of Negation in my hand, in my discard.
Ooh.
I have a fish trigger on that.
You can have it.
Okay. I'll draw. Then I'm passing on the Noxious.
I pass.
Yeah, Noxious is good by me.
once it gets to
Cool.
me.
So Force goes on top, and then under that we have a fish and a Ristic draw.
Yeah, I'm good for Fierce to resolve now.
Okay.
Then I have my fish draw.
And then I'll have a Ristic draw.
Are you paying for the fish or not? Or paying for the Ristic or not?
I will not. I have one.
Yep.
I have one white floating.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
This back.
Swift
then-
reconfiguration.
Back to
You
the
passing
Swift
again, Duke?
reconfiguration.
I pass on it.
Cool. I will force it, pitching a Psych Rift.
Yep, that works.
Mystic.
I can't pay for it.
I'll draw. Then I pass.
Swift is forced.
Get it
I
out
did
of
my
here.
part.
All right. Well, that's what this deck does, which was fun. Hey, to be fair, I actually had counter backup, which is normally not even what I have when I go for it. So
Yeah, we had to
Yeah.
dig for it, so that was close.
that's fair. Yeah, I got. I'm just gonna pass turn from here. 5 cards in hand. Yeah, right here, I try to go and jam for my win. I even had counter backup, which, as I said in the video, I typically don't even have that when I'm trying to jam my win. They were able to stop me, and kudos for them. Great job. Doesn't change how I'm going to play. If I see an opening, I'm going to try and jam for my win. Sometimes they just have it and are able to stop you.
I will untap upkeep and draw. City of Brass for my turn. I would like to move to combat.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Swing Tymna at Sarcasm.
Yeah. No blocks. Take 2.
Sure, you won't block with that spell seeker. You can just throw it away at this point.
You know, I
I'll-
could.
Or
Yeah.
they could,
Yeah.
I like that.
Ephemery can flicker Zurgo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will gain 2, then I will move to second main, lose 1, draw 1.
You got it. Dual caster mage offline.
I will
You still could,
tap
it just wouldn't win.
Tundra for an Esper Sentinel. Hand
Ristic?
for Ristic.
Go.
That doesn't trigger fish. This card sucks.
Take it out. Take
Card
it out of your
sucks.
deck.
Take it out. Take it out of shit. I will pass after that.
Cool.
Because I don't
Alright,
have
I will take
because
two.
everyone has a draw engine except me.
And I will draw.
I'm glad I paid this fish and spell seeker instead of the One Ring in my hand.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go plateau, land for turn.
I'm a greedy motherfucker and would have played the One Ring.
Oh, this drew me way more cards than the One Ring was gonna.
Grand Arbiter. Augustine the 4th. Make it a little harder for Zurgo to win this turn.
Oh, I hate that.
That's
Yeah.
fair. I'm
That's-
cool with it.
Yeah, I'll pass on it.
I figured the rest of the table would probably be okay with it.
Looks busting to me.
Alright, cool.
Grand Arbiter, you don't see that much.
Yeah, this deck is pretty stacksy.
It's a good little stacked piece.
Yeah,
It's
no,
supposed
it's
to.
good.
Yeah.
Speaking
I
of
have nothing
stacks,
against
I
it.
can't pay for for Mystic,
yeah.
but I'm gonna cast a Blind Obedience.
Would you like to
Blind
pay for Esper?
Obedience.
Yeah, I'll pay for the
fish-
Esper.
Yeah, fish and Esper on the stack.
Fish can draw.
Draw for fish. Yeah, I'll pass on it.
Yeah,
on
I'm
that?
good.
Cool.
Yeah, I pass.
All
on
right,
it too.
sweet. I will pass the turn.
Okay. Still no mana crypt, so I will untap upkeep and draw a card. Oh, I've got to pay for the fish in my upkeep though.
Yes, you do.
Let's tap this land to pay for the fish and put a counter on it. And then because of the way that Mox Field works, I had already drawn the card, but okay. I have a command tower to play as my land for this turn. What am I looking at now? 4 mana, but stuff costs 1 more. All right, let me go to combat. You still don't have any flyers, Aragorn, so
do
get
not.
punched by a dragon.
You know, I deserve that.
Alrighty. Zurgo trigger, I'll look at top 3 and put these 2 back. I think my best play is probably to just pass the turn and discard and hold up the interaction that I've got. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to discard 4 cards.
Yeah, so General definitely had the win here if it weren't for that Grand Arbiter. We know he has a Spell Seeker on board. We know he got the Ephemery. What you don't see in this video, but is actually revealed to us, is he also has the Lion's Eye Diamond in hand. He very much had the win here. That Grand Arbiter, though, thankfully it was there. It was the thing that held him back. Just constricted his mana too much to be able to go for the win here. So he just got to hold on to what he's got, making another turn cycle, see if he can put it together next turn. All right. I'll untap upkeep, draw this counterspell. That's not a counterspell.
Man.
Float 3 green.
That land's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's float a 4th green. Let's tap for 2 blue. And use all 4 green. Let's cast a Tezzeret the Seeker.
That'll trigger fish.
Ristic.
Hmm.
As
There's a lot of draw.
Yeah, everything triggers.
So I can't pay for the fish. Let me think. I'm definitely paying for either the Esper or the Ristic. This do has more open mana, so I'll pay for the Esper.
All right, I'll draw for my fish.
Hey, cool with me.
Yep.
Passing on it.
Yep.
Alright.
I passed on it.
Let's neg 4 Tezzeret.
Neg 4 Tezzeret.
He's searching for artifact CMC 4.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Any responses to the search? I'm sorry.
No.
It'll enter tapped. I'm not too worried if it's like a birthing pod.
That's not
One
what
ring.
I'm worried about. I'm worried about it means something else. But I pass on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Yeah,
for it.
like you'll get your search.
Alrighty then. We shall find ourselves. Where is it? There it is. We'll find a machine god's effigy, and we'll have it enter the battlefield as a devoted druid.
That's kind of what I thought.
Cool.
I will put an untap activation on the stack. So let's remember here that that machine god's effigy is a copy of devoted druid. So that means that it has the ability to tap for blue from itself, has the ability to tap for green from the devoted druid, and it also has the ability to put a -1/-1 counter on it to untap it. This is the important part because it is a copy of the devoted druid but does not become a creature. It remains an artifact. Putting that -1/-1 counter on it doesn't kill it, which means we can tap it and untap it for free and be going for infinite mana right here.
You sure will.
I will respond.
Yep.
I will tap Loop Tender to trigger Thrasios.
Yeah, go for it. I'll respond. Actually, I'll put another untap activation on the stack.
Yeah, I don't know how we get around this, to be honest, because now making infinite mana is at instant speed.
Well, he just wins this turn. Like he has win. Yeah.
How? Okay. So when you do the devoted druid line,
Mhm.
It's machine god's effigy though, so it can tap itself for blue, even though it's a copy of devoted druid.
Yes,
Yeah.
tap for blue
So
or
he
for
has
green.
infinite blue and green. Use Thrasios, draw out his deck, get finale, and win.
Yeah, I understand that part. I was thinking if blowing up the Thrasios would do anything, but it doesn't because he just makes infinite green and blue with the
He'll
machine god's
just do
effigy
it on the
specifically.
stack.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you can do, I can do over top of it.
Here, I
Cool.
thought I held up enough interaction.
I kept drawing shit.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
doesn't do it.
Gee, holy cow.
Good game.
Oh, wow.
Good game.
Yeah, GG's.
So there you have it. What a great game. Yeah, we still had things on the stack there at the end, but as I was pointing out in the video, I can just respond to everything that anybody's doing with more activations over top of it. I'm able to make my infinite mana now at instant speed, and once I have that infinite mana, I just start pumping it into Thrasios activations, draw my whole deck, and then cast like a silence, have all the counter spells that I need to back anything up. The infinite mana will be able to help pay for the Grand Arbiter tax, so I don't have to worry about that. And once the stack clears, I'll be able to just play out all my creatures, cast a Finale of Devastation with X equals as large of a number as I want it to be, and then kill the table with combat damage. Fun game. It was a blast. I think you could see from all the players that we were just having so much fun playing with each other. I played with General before, played with Tandem before. I always have a great time playing with them. This is my first time playing with Dew, but I think you can see in the pod, in the game, we were joking with each other, we were laughing, we were having a good old time. This was such a fun game, and for me, it's always a great game when the players are just having fun, not just playing, but also interacting with each other and everything. So, truly, fun game. Thank you, Tandem. Thank you, Dew. Thank you, General. Great time playing with you guys. Looking forward to the next time I get to play with you guys. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching. If you like this content and you want to keep seeing more of it, please hit that subscribe button. I'm pumping out videos once a week. I'm possibly going to be doing videos in between. I'm looking to maybe be releasing a deck tech video of Thrasios Yoshimaru. So if that's something you're interested, let me know. Please hit that like button. You all are great, and we will see you all next time.